Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marisa Kazem, and today I'm going to be showing you my brand new 2023 bullet journal setup in my new journal. So for 2023, I decided to get the Twilight Hour journal set from Notebook Therapy. I have a discount code with them for 10% off if you're interested, but this journal is slightly smaller than the A5 journal that I normally use, and it has less pages. I think it has like 127 or something, whereas their standard journal is 179 pages, I think. And I just decided to go with this one. I counted the amount of pages ahead of time, and I know that I'll be able to fit my normal work in it, so that's great. And yeah, I just really wanted this set. I bought this myself, they didn't send it to me, but I absolutely loved it. I just really wanted to get this gorgeous purple journal, and I decided to decorate my journal with all of the washi tapes that are included. This is going to be a very simple setup in comparison to all of my other setups, and that is just because this month I did not have time to do elaborate painting, and I decided not to do that many spreads. Also, you can see here quickly the size comparison to my current journal. It is just slightly smaller, but I don't think it'll be a problem at all. I've already sketched out a few pages in it, and I think it will work just fine. If you are interested in seeing some of my beginning journal setups that have a lot more artistic painting in them, I will link them down below. But for this setup, I decided to go very simple and mainly decorate with the tapes that came in the set. The reason is just because I just didn't have time, and I really loved how gorgeous all of these purple tapes were, and I really want to focus on my New Year month setup. As you guys know, I'm picking a new theme for the entire year again, and I will be announcing it in my next bullet journal video, which will be my January setup, and I'm just gonna start off with the first theme, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But for this setup, I thought, I only look at these spreads maybe 2 or 3 times a month, and I just didn't have the energy this month to try and do an elaborate setup, so I hope you guys are okay with this more simple layout, and I cut back a lot of spreads that I normally use as well. So for the few bits of drawings that I did in this setup, I just mainly drew clouds because this is the Twilight Hour set, and all of their washi tapes have a bunch of cloud and sky related things, and it's all purple and really pretty, so I just decided to imitate that in my drawings. If you are wondering, I think this entire setup took me around 2.5 hours. Once I had cut down all the footage, that's what the hour time was. In reality, it was probably maybe 3.5 hours with all of the little breaks in between, but otherwise it didn't take that long at all, and this is exactly what I need. I only kept with the basics for this setup. And in the summer, when I use a second journal for the half of the year, I might go elaborate again and do more painting, but for this time around, I just decided to keep it simple and use all of these gorgeous washi tapes. And for right now, you can see I'm using a scalpel to cut around those little moons. I don't know why, they were just so cute and I really wanted them on the spread, so I just decided to cut them out of the washi tape. I've seen other bullet journalists do this with washi tapes where they'll just keep what they want and just cut around it, and so I thought I'd do the same thing, and it turned out really well. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and ring the bell. I would love for you guys to be with me for my brand new theme in the new year. And if you haven't seen the theme that I did for the entire 2022 in my bullet journal, I will leave the playlist linked down below so that you can watch all the fun from all the paintings of this year. I've had a few comments asking about when I'm going to be posting my bullet journal flip through. I'm hoping to do that in the first week of January, but since I'm kind of late with this video, it might be at the end of the first week, maybe beginning the second week of January. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get all my content out, and with the Christmas season, everything's kind of busy right now, got so many family events and things, so I'm trying my best to get my footage out for you guys, and don't worry, I'm not gonna skip any videos, they just might be a little bit late. And so for painting these clouds, I basically just painted them all a very pale purple, and then for some of them I did pink on the bottom and ombre'd it out, and then for the other ones I did like a cooler blue color and I blended it out as well, and I thought it went really well with the washi tapes. And so this spread is my future log. I have decided to keep this one. I do use it, but I mainly use it for planning my videos and what I want to do for each week of the month. I do still write birthdays and things in this calendar, but I don't really refer to it. So this is basically where I just plan all my videos, and I basically kept it the exact same format as in my previous journal. I just do the calendar straight across with a simple title, and then I did some painting on the bottom. Obviously my last setup had a lot more detailed painting at the bottom, but this time I just went for the simple clouds, and I really love how it looks. Purple is my favorite color, and I don't get to use it as much as I'd like to, and I thought for the beginning setup of my journal I might as well do it in my favorite color. And yeah, I love purple. It is just so calming to look at for me. Even though I don't own many purple things, I've seen so many memes online about people whose favorite color is purple. Normally everything they own is purple, everything they wear is purple, and that is not the case with me. All my clothing is like white, beige, and black, and everything I own is like white, beige, and black, except for this brand new purple journal. Like I really don't own anything purple. And I was just like, you know what, let's go purple, let's bring it out because it makes me happy, it makes me calm, and I wanted that for this year. I thought these clouds on the bottom were looking a little bit empty, so I just randomly decided to draw some plants coming out of it. I didn't look up a reference at all, I just doodled random things, and I like how it looks. It's a little bit of a whimsical effect, I think, and it's still very minimal, just one simple black pen. And so this next spread is my movies and TV shows list. I have figured out that I watch about 20 movies and 20 TV shows every 6 months. That's not like fully accurate, but that is the most I have watched, so I decided to leave 20 lines on each side so that I could fill in as much as I need over the next 6 months. And I just decided to decorate it with the tapes again, and I decided to make the headers the same as how I did the 2023 title, and I really loved how that looked. Also, if you are watching this video and you're wondering where are the goal setting spreads and things about being productive and all that, this is not the video for that. In my previous ones I have done goal related spreads, but I don't do that anymore just because I am still going through a hard time in my life. If you are new to my channel, my dad passed away in 2021, and setting goals while you're grieving is kind of hard because your grief complicates everything. And so I am done with goals at the moment. I still have overall big goals that I'd like to achieve, but I don't need to write them down. I know what they are. And once I'm in a better place, I will definitely go back to adding it in my journal. But for now, I don't see the point in adding little goals at the front. I mainly just reevaluate my goals every month kind of in my head, and then I will make action steps towards those goals. But I don't know why, I just don't need a whole spread dedicated to it. And I found that it just wasted pages and wasted my time drawing it out when I didn't have any need for it. So none of that is in here, but eventually at some point I will bring it back. My yearly setups seem to change every single time. I no longer have a menu because I did have a menu, I think, twice, and it worked really well for me, but my last menu in my journal for like planning meals and stuff, I just basically didn't use it at all these past 6 months, so I just didn't include it. And yeah, so if you watch my other ones, you'll see how many spreads I've cut out because I just wanted to keep the basics. And yeah, right now, so this is my reading log, and then I decided to do just a little quote page on this side so that it doesn't look so empty. The quote here says, "Be willing to be a beginner every single morning," and I thought that that would be good for me because I turn to my book page a lot to add in the books that I've read throughout the year, and I thought it'd be good to have a motivational quote right there for me to read. But here is the final flip through. Thank you guys so much for watching and continuing to support my channel for all these years, and I'm so excited to start the new year with you all, and I will see you guys in my January video.